Hi, hello, welcome back to my channel. If this is your first time here, my name is Quisha, and on this channel I like to do makeup mukbangs and more. Y'all, today is a makeup day. I decided to do this cute, I'm calling this anti-Valentine's Day look. It's not your traditional pink, red, purple, shimmery glitter look, but you can still wear this on Valentine's Day. Who's to say you can't wear this whenever you want? I was just feeling a matte eye today. I don't know, it was calling to me. I got the inspiration to do this look from B. Marie, so I will put her channel down in the description box. Y'all, she is the cut crease queen, okay? Wait till y'all go check out her channel. You will be blown away. She is so talented. I love it. So she did a look like this. I saw on her Instagram. I don't know if she recorded a video for it or not. I haven't checked to see, but go look at her channel. You won't regret it. So if you want to know how I got this look, please keep watching. Hey y'all, what's good? What's popping? Okay, so today I'm gonna do a more of a warm, neutral Valentine's Day look. This is something I would really wear on Valentine's Day. Like, say I really wouldn't wear like a pink or red cut crease type of situation. I'd actually wear something more brown, taupey, beige type of vibe with a bold red lip. But I'm not even doing the bold red lip today. I want to keep it all very brown. To do this, I'm going to use the Morphe 35G Bronze Goals palette. Y'all see that? I think this is going to give me what I need, maybe. And on top of that, I'm going to keep this look all matte. That's the mood I'm in today, so that's what we're going to do. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. I'm going to prime my eyes. Hi, it's me from the future. So I put in this clip right here because I tried to use a different eye primer and it did not work out for me. I absolutely hated it. If you're wondering, it was the MAC Paint Pot in Soft Ochre. It was just way too bright and I wasn't really able to blend up towards my eyebrow very well. It just would not blend, so I started completely over, and I was so mad because I had already been doing this for 10 minutes, and 10 minutes is a long time for me, so I had to start completely over. But listen, you live and you learn. You live and you learn. Okay, take two. To prime my eyes, I'm using the Plouise eyeshadow base. It's a little darker than that MAC Paint Pot. And the consistency of this is a little bit better in my opinion. It's just a little bit easier to work with. It moves around. When you lay it down, you're still able to work with it and stuff. So like blending it up into my brow bone and stuff isn't an issue. That paint pot wasn't going nowhere, okay? And P. Louise does have darker shades of that base. They did a collaboration with TaylorMade Jane and they have darker shades. I do want to get my hands on some of those. They're based in the UK, but you can, I believe they're in Ulta now, but I didn't see any when I went to my Ulta. It's just such a good base. That's why I use it all the time. I feel so much more comfortable. All right, so just like I did the first time, I'm using this shade right here. You know, for Valentine's Day, you don't always have to do pinks and reds and purples. You can do warm looks like this and still, you know, call it a Valentine's Day look. Why not? So I'm bringing this in towards my nose. We're just blending this up, of course, above my crease like I always do. And I'm also taking the shadow up and out. Taking this shade right here, putting that above this shade and into my brow bone. See, that just blends so much better. Do y'all see the difference between that paint pot and this base? Like you can just blend it out and it's just seamless. Now that is what I'm talking about. So what I'm gonna do next, I need a lighter matte beige. So I'm actually gonna dip into a palette I've never used on my channel, but I've had this palette for years. This is the BH Cosmetics and Carli Bybel palette. As you can see, I have barely touched this palette, but I'm gonna take this shade right here. It's a pretty matte. I think I want this to pop a lot more, so I'm gonna make this a cut crease. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna keep taking that darker shade and I'm gonna put that in the crease here and bring it a little above the crease. I want this to be a lot more like, you know. And sometimes, y'all, that just means you gotta cut the crease, all right? Make sure you take it up high enough. Going back in with that first crease shade, and I'm putting that into the brow bone. Going back with that other shade. I'm just going back and forth until I get the depth that I want. You know, you really want those colors to pop, so definitely take your time going back and forth between your shades to build them up and make sure they show up and show out. I'm now going to take a very tiny amount of black, a very tiny amount. I don't be going crazy with this black eyeshadow, right? And I'm just going to put this on the outer corner here to deepen it up and slowly bring it into the inside. Make sure you take your time when you use black shadows because they ain't playing around. So now I'm going to cut my crease. I have a little bit of the base on the back of my hand here, and then take my Inglot 22T brush and I'm going to cut the crease. Okay, now I'm using this shade in the Carli Bybel BH Cosmetics palette. Put it on the inner corner of my eye here. Going back to the Bronze Goals palette, I'm going to use this shade right here, the same shade we use in the brow bone, and that right next to it. I'm wiggling my brush in between the two shades. I'm blending them together. I'm going back in with that deeper transition shade that I use, and I'm putting that next to that shade. You keep using the same colors, making a gradient effect. Just makes it all look so nice and smooth and blended. I mean, come on, baby, come on. And again, a very little bit of the black. Very little bit, and just gonna tap that slightly on the edge here. Why do I love an all matte eye so much? I do. And again, keeping up with my trends that I've been into, I'm gonna take that black eyeshadow and use it to draw a nice blown out wing. I wish I would have used tape for this look. It's okay. I've already spent way too much time on this eye look and switched it 3 different times. I went from making it a cut crease to not a cut crease to back to a cut crease. Switching the eyeshadow base, like, baby, hurry up now, make up your mind. I'm gonna blend it a little more. Y'all, you can never blend too much now, right? Okay, so because I took so long to do this eye, I'm gonna go and do the other eye off camera, and then I'll come back and we'll finish the eyes and the rest of the face. So please hold on. And I'm back, just like that. Okay, so I'm gonna use again the Laura Mercier Pure Canvas Hydrating Primer. I used this in my last video, and I'm using it again just to, you know, really see if I like it or not. In the last video, I really liked it, so let's see. Am I gonna get the full size or no? Y'all, on another note, I'm hungry. I'm using my, why is there so much background noise? For foundation, I'm using my NARS Natural Longwear Radiant Foundation. Everybody just decided to crank up when I came back on. Y'all, it'd be dead quiet. And then I turn the camera on and everybody want to show out and be seen and heard. I have a new beauty sponge. This is the Sephora Pro Expert Blending Sponge. And it's supposed to grow twice its size when it's wet. So let's see what's going on. I'm guessing this is just a container for the sponge. It's cute. I'm not gonna use that. And this is the sponge. So you have flat sides. It's pretty tiny, so let's see if it's gonna grow twice its size. Okay, so I just wet the brush, so it's a little bigger. I wouldn't say it's 2 times the size. It's more like 1 times the size. It's somewhat soft. It's not super soft like a beauty blender, but it is softer than a brand new Morphe sponge. Y'all, have y'all ever tried a brand new Morphe sponge? Bruh, the stiffness. And they actually stay stiff for a while. So I imagine this will get softer over time. We'll see. Morphe sponges be feeling like you're using a piece of wood. Loosen your legs, twerk a little bit. It's a good sponge for the price of, I got this for $7. I don't know what the original price is because it was on sale. I wouldn't pay more than $7 for this. We'll see. I'm gonna use it more than once. This is just my first time. First impressions, it's a bit stiff, but it's putting the product on really well. It's a decent, it's regular. It's like any, picks up about the same amount of product as any other sponge. For concealer shade, I'm using the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 385. I think I'm gonna call this an anti-Valentine's Day look. Like it's Valentine's Day look, but it's not your typical Valentine's Day look. So it's like anti, right? Weren't those popular like a year or two ago? Look at me being on trend. Late as hell. Whatever, I'm still gonna title it. Who gonna stop me, boo? Who gonna check me, boo?
Who gonna check me, boo?
Alright, so I'm gonna try to use the flat end of the sponge to blend out my concealer. What is your favorite step in your makeup routine? I have a lot. Putting on concealer and blending it out. Setting my concealer and bronzer. Those have to be my top 3 favorite steps because it's just like, they just bring it all together. I mean, lashes do too though. I mean, putting on lashes, but I don't like putting on lashes. I just like the final outcome of putting on lashes. So this sponge is pretty helpful for getting in the corners of the eye. I mean, it's still pretty big, but if you haven't done your like nose bronzer or contour or anything like that, it's a good sponge for getting that concealer in these corners. To set my concealer, I'm using my Mercier deep setting powder. I don't know how I like it for getting in the corners with my setting powder. Let's see. It's not really getting up in where I need it. Still a good sponge. I'm glad I bought it. I'm glad I bought it on sale. Alright, so I'm going to zoom back in just a little bit so we can finish the under eye detail. So first I'm going to take that Carli Bybel palette and use that light shade that we put in the inner corner of our eye. And I'm going to just bring this down below. I'm going to take this shade right here next to that lighter shade and bring it all the way towards the end of the eye. Again, I'm using this tiny little brush to put some black on the end. A very little bit, y'all. And I'm just gonna connect that right up here. I'm gonna use a more of a detailed brush to help blend that. Blend that in. Lastly, I'm going with this shade right here. And I'm gonna put that underneath everything to blend everything together. This is the Too Faced Damn Girl Mascara. For eyeliner, I'm using this L'Oreal Infallible eyeliner in the shade Brown. I'm using the L'Oreal Telescopic for my bottom mascara. I have some new lashes. These are the I Envy 3D Collection Natural Lashes. And these are in the style KPEI 26. Oh yeah, girl. Oh, oh, I'm finna set it off with these. And I got these just at my local beauty supply store. These look really cute. I'm very excited to try these. And the band is thin. So I'm just gonna take my lashes and I'm gonna go like this. This helps them become a little bit more pliable and usable. Easier to put on. Mess up my eyeliner a little bit. Cool. I'm just gonna take my liner brush and the black shadow and I'm gonna go over my eyeliner. I'm gonna try to take my tweezers and pull this little piece of glue that I have right here in the front. Alright, well, the glue isn't really gonna budge. Okay, whatever, it's still cute. Alright, so I'm gonna zoom out and we're gonna finish the rest of the face. Now it's time for bronzer and I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills bronzer in the shade Mahogany. I'm also gonna use this to bronze up my nose. Maybe not. It seems really dark. Hold on, y'all. Try to blend this out. All right, Mahogany ain't playing. What's so funny is when I first started using this bronzer, it barely showed up on my skin. I didn't have like a tan or anything. Y'all don't go outside. But now, this bronzer is like showing out lately. What got into you? Probably got upset that I wasn't using it enough and I was stuck to my Fenty Beauty bronzer. Step your game up. For blush, I'm using my BH Cosmetics blush kit. And today I'm going to be using this shade right here. I definitely need to clean this blush brush. There's still other blushes on here, but who cares? It's all blushy. It's all the same shades I use all the time anyway. For highlighter, I'm using the Marc Jacobs Omega Glaze in the shade Guilty. Aaliyah's Face put me onto this, and I'm so happy she did. It's so pretty. Omega Glaze. Take my damp beauty sponge and press that into my skin. To set the rest of my face, I'm using this Bare Minerals foundation in the shade Cappuccino. I'm just gonna put this just like on my forehead and on my chin, kind of right under where I put my bronzer. For lips today, I'm lining my lips with MAC Chestnut. For lips, I'm taking this Colourpop cream lipstick in the shade I'm Yours. And to top that off, I'm using the NYX Butter Gloss in the shade Praline. Y'all know I love a glossy lip. I can't help it. Girl, yeah. Yeah. I'm gonna spray my face with some MAC Fix Plus. And finally, I'm gonna use the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Well, y'all, that's it. What do you think of the final look? Do you like it? Am I cute? Y'all, I'm really feeling this look. This look can be worn anytime, and it is just, this look is just really doing it for me. I'm really into it. You can wear this look anytime that you want, but this is just for those that want to do a Valentine's Day look but don't want to do something with red or pink or whatever. You can do something just like this. So if you had a good time, if you like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to my channel. Did I say comment down below? If not, comment down below, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.